Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's Sunday quiz. Welcome to Best of British Music, free live online pub quiz. How are you all doing? I don't know about any of you, but today has been a glorious day with lots of sunshine. It's not been warm necessarily, but the sun has been out, and this is the first quiz this year where there is still a fraction of sunlight when I've started the quiz. So that makes me very happy. It's going to go very, very dark, very, very quickly, but there's still a bit of light, which just cheers me up so much. So how are you? How's your Sunday? Have you just been as bored as we have? How's the weather been for you? Let me know in the YouTube live chat. We're gonna kick off the quiz in about 15 minutes, so you've still got a bit of time to grab a drink. I'm on some wine again, white wine this time, because it's felt like summer today, so I thought why not. And you've still got a bit of time to let us know if you're having any issues getting on the platform, or if you can't find your unique player ID, any of that, you've still got a bit of time. So the first thing we'd love for you to do is follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ. Any nice little Instagram stories or tweets or anything like that to show off that you're playing a QuizWhip quiz tonight would be very welcome, and we'll give you a share if you tag us in it too. So, as most of you might be aware, if you've played our quizzes before, if you do have any problems during gameplay, please message us on Facebook, where we will be able to help you the fastest. If you message us on Instagram or Twitter or email us, we'll eventually get back to you, but Facebook is your quickest way if you want to get on the platform straight away. So please message us on Facebook if you can't find your code, for example, or anything like that. But you can use the YouTube live chat if you want me to clarify anything or explain anything. I'm very happy to do that. If you are watching this, you have obviously already found a link to the live stream. If you've bought a ticket, you've been sent an email with a link to the quiz portal, a link to this live stream, and your unique player ID. All of the instructions on how to play is in the email too, but I will explain these for you before we start. I'll also share the game code with you in just a sec, which you'll need as well. But before I do that, I just want to have another reminder that if you are playing with other people across different households and you've got maybe a Zoom call on and you're using this as a bit of socializing we mates, make sure that only one person is submitting your answers. Only one player can use your unique player ID. And one last thing before I give you the game code, we have started out giving some special achievements to people with the best team name. So if you don't have a good team name yet, get your creative gears running. We want some great team names tonight, and if you have the best one, we'll give you a nice little special achievement, which will earn your house some points. And I'll get on to explain those for you. Explain house points and all that in a sec for those of you who might not be aware. So I want you to go to the quiz portal, either on your laptop or your mobile, whichever you think will work best for you. Enter the game code for this quiz, which is Beatles, BEATLES, all capital letters. Enter your unique player ID, and then give us a fun team name. Let's talk a bit about the quiz, shall we? There are 5 rounds tonight. I'm excited about this quiz. Some of the questions are tricky, I'll be honest. Some of them are a bit tricky, so we'll see how well you do. But we have 5 rounds. The first round is British music trivia. It's a bit of a general knowledge, catch-all round about all things best of British music. Then the next round is 60s and 70s. The round after that is 80s and 90s. The round after that is noughties onwards. And then the last round is Who Is This?, which is our picture round. Okay, wonderful. We've got some good teams coming in. Let's have a quick look at some team names. We've got Lauren's team. We've got Social Distancing Queen, Virtual Quizanity, Quizzy Stardust, Killer Quiz Queen, Helena Handbasket, Thin Quizzy, the United King Dolls, of course. We've got 5 colours in her hair. Doop doo 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 doo. Got the Rick Astley Fan Club. Hard out here for a quiz. I'm liking it. I'll give some more of a shout out in just a second as well. How it's going to work tonight. So I will read the question aloud on the live stream here, and then it should appear on your screen. There is a natural 4-second lag with any live stream, so we try to incorporate that into how we announce questions. How it works is I'm going to read the question twice on my end before it will be sent to your devices, but with the power of time and the power of the lag, it should mean that after I've asked the question the first time, then it should appear on your device. If you do find that you think that your YouTube live stream is a bit longer than 4 seconds and you feel like you're a bit out of loop, make sure to give your live stream a refresh, because that might make sure it can just catch up with itself. You'll have 20 seconds to submit an answer. You can change your answer as many times as you like before the timer is up, but it is your last answer that is the only one that is scored. You will receive 20 points for a correct answer, but you will receive bonus points the faster you submit an answer. The first player to submit a correct answer will receive 20 bonus points, the second fastest will receive 19 bonus points, and so on until we get to 0. So, time is of the essence. You can't be Googling these answers, and I'm sure some of you might be tempted to do a bit of Googling on these questions, because some of them are a bit hard. But if you do that, you're going to miss out on some lovely bonus points, so time is of the essence. However, we know that some of you might have, dodgy internet, and the lag might just mess up for you and stuff. So you can also earn more points for the more answers you answer correctly in a row. So for every 3 questions you answer correctly in a row, in each round, you will get a 20-point bonus as well. Let's talk about what you win if you do well on the quiz tonight. It is a free quiz, so the prizes are a little lower in value than our paid quizzes, but the winner of the quiz overall will win a £5 gift voucher of their choice, along with a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. However, as I mentioned just then, we know that some of you might not have brilliant internet, the live stream might lag for you, the platform might lag for you. So we always have a random position prize, and if you come in this random position on the leaderboard, you will also win a £5 gift voucher and a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. So even if you encounter problems tonight, you might still just win something. The random position for tonight's quiz is 21st, so probably around halfway through the leaderboard, maybe kind of the upper third, maybe. So if you're maybe not gunning for first, maybe 21st is where you want to land, and you'll still win something there. If there is a joint winner for any of those, the final winner will be the player with the most bonuses. Right, let me take another sip before I get on my other part of the spiel, shall I? Oh no, Echo and Georgie, it's no sun for you today. Already dark. It's very nearly dark. We just had a fraction of sunlight before we kicked off the quiz. There are a few new additions to our QuizWhip games this season, which also give you more chances of winning prizes too. The first of which is our houses. There are 5 houses, and you have all been randomly assigned to one of these 5 houses. We have Pink Flamingo, Yellow Python, Green Mantis, Blue Dolphin, and Purple Dragon. Along with earning points for yourself, you will also be earning points for your team. So, if we have a look at the leaderboard, this is the current leaderboard. There were some changes to how we were calculating some points based on, compared to last week when we announced this leaderboard. We removed any points from people who had never played a quiz, because some of our achievements meant that you could earn points without playing a quiz. So we've adjusted the leaderboard now. And this is where it currently stands at. Yellow Python is still in the lead, Pink Flamingo is second, Purple Dragon is third, Green Mantis is fourth, and Blue Dolphin is fifth. So that's what the leaderboard looks like at the end of every month, and it is the last day of the month. So after this quiz, we will also be announcing some random prizes from whoever is in the house at the top of the leaderboard. So it might be Yellow Python again for the second month in a row. It might be Pink Flamingo, or it might be any of the other 3. So whichever house is at the top of the leaderboard at the end of every month, everyone within that house will be put in a random draw to win some QuizWhip t-shirt, maybe a free ticket to a future quiz. We've got a bunch of prizes that we'll be announcing on our Instagram tomorrow. The second edition is our achievements. So whilst playing our quizzes, you will also earn a number of achievement badges for skillful and knowledgeable play. So at the moment, high-scoring players will earn achievements for coming first, second, and third. There's also an achievement for coming last, but we also have a number of other secret achievements too that you might earn as you play our quizzes. But these achievements will earn your house points. So the more achievements you win, the more house points you win for your house, which means you have a better chance of winning some prizes every month. So that's our achievements and our houses. I see Georgie, you're always digging up the dolphins. I'm glad that you've got the Blue Dolphin motivation there. I like to see it. A few technical things. So once you've joined the quiz, please don't close your browser or leave the quiz in any way, just because you might have issues rejoining. You might miss out on the next few questions whilst you try and reconnect. So just bear that in mind. Make sure you have a reliable internet connection. That's kind of the one thing that we can't really help with. So, use 4G or Wi-Fi, whichever works best for you. But that's why we do have a random position prizes and our house prizes in there as well. So make sure, you have a reliable internet connection. That's kind of obvious. I don't know why you'd play an online quiz with a bit of dodgy internet, but there you go. And be kind and respectful in the chat. It's been a bit quiet so far. George has been holding the fort there, but okay, we've got Hazel, Echo, and Trix and Sophie. Make sure to use the YouTube live chat. I like to get some feedback. I like to get a bit of banter with you all and just have a bit of a chat, get to know you all. I enjoyed that. But be kind and respectful. We won't tolerate any, rude behaviour. We won't tolerate any cheating or sharing answers in the chat. And we also won't tolerate any false accusations of cheating either. You will be banned or put in a timeout. So bear that in mind. But usually you're all lovely. So I'm sure we'll be fine. And a last reminder, if you have any problems during gameplay tonight, please message us on Facebook where we will be able to help you the fastest. The YouTube chat is great for just having a chat with me, but if you're having any technical issues or anything like that, it's best for you to message on Facebook. That's where we can kind of help you the fastest. So please bear that in mind as you're playing. And that's it. That's my spiel over. I can relax and have another drink now. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Sophie, it's your parents' first time playing. Well, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sophie. I hope you have fun tonight. Are they big British music fans? I mean, we've got some rounds that go back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, so it might be good to have some parents on your side. That might be a good thing. Tricks, I like it. You're going to turn the leaderboard on its head. I like it. I like the ambition. I like the what's it called? I was going to say dirty talk, but that's not what I meant. Trash talk. That's what I meant to say. I like the trash talk. I like it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some more team names, shall we? We've got Christina Aguilera, the Sunday Girls, Huggy Spice, Quiz Martin, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. I like that one. No Hit Wonders, the Pinball Wizards. Oh, you kind of missed out on the Pinball Quizzards there, didn't you? That would have been a good one. We have got Miss Kipling, We Will Shock You. We've got Ahura the Explorer, the Two of Us and the Dog. I'm sure that your dog is going to be very helpful tonight on the 60s round. I can feel that. Okay, a few more minutes before we're going to kick off the quiz. I hope you are all ready. I hope you're all excited. I definitely am. I had a lot of fun writing this quiz, the quiz tonight. There's some hard questions. There are some really nice and easy ones for you all, but there are also some hard ones which you might just have to have a guess at. Or unless you just know it, then I'm going to be very impressed. So I think it's going to be an interesting leaderboard at the very end. I'll say that. That's all I'll say. Although, to be fair, I say this, and all of the quizzes do tend to be a little bit tricky. We don't like to make our quizzes easy. Okay, look, a few more minutes. As a reminder, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ. Give us a nice Instagram story, or give us a nice tweet. That'd be nice. Trix is still salty about question 3 in the RuPaul quiz. I stand by that question. I still stand by that question. Okay, look, 2 more minutes. We did have planned, we did plan a QuizWhip theme tune that we were going to play when I launched, but it didn't quite work in the end. We had to just remove it last minute. But maybe on the next quiz, we'll have a QuizWhip theme song, which I'm excited about. If you enjoyed the quiz tonight, make sure to go to quizwhip.co.uk and you can see all of our future quizzes. We've got loads coming up. The next quiz is on Wednesday and it is our Star Wars quiz. But next Sunday, our quiz is Josh's birthday quiz special. It's my birthday next Sunday, so I'm hosting a birthday general knowledge quiz. Not general knowledge about me, but just general knowledge, full stop. So make sure to join us next Sunday if you like a good, mixed general knowledge quiz, because I think that'll be a good one. Okie doke, another minute, and then we're going to kick off the first round. Although we are going to have a practice round first of all. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we always have a practice round at the beginning of our quizzes. It's just 3 dead easy questions. They're a bit silly, but they're there just to get you used to how the multiple choice questions work and how our image questions work. So I'm sure you'll get them all right, but there's no points to win, there's no points to lose. It's just there to get you used to how the platform works. So we'll be kicking that off in just a mo. But we are at 1:15, so I think we're about to make a start. Let me know in the YouTube live chat. Are you ready? Are you pumped? Best of British music. I'm excited. I can guarantee there will be a lot of singing in this quiz. When I ask questions about specific songs, I'm sure I won't be able to resist singing along. But feel free to sing along at home. We can have a nice little sing-off. Okay, let's go. We're going to kick off the first round, which is a practice round. It's just 3 questions. They're dead easy. You're going to get them all right. But let's jump into it. Question number 1 in the practice round. Which of these singers was the frontman of the British band Queen? Freddie Venus, Freddie Saturn, Freddie Mars, or Freddie Mercury? Which of these singers was the frontman of the British band Queen? Freddie Venus, Freddie Saturn, Freddie Mars, or Freddie Mercury? Which of these singers was the frontman of Queen? Come on, you must get this one right. Who was the frontman of Queen? Was it Freddie Venus, Freddie Saturn, Freddie Mars, or Freddie Mercury? Your time is up. The correct answer there is, of course, Freddie Mercury. I'm sure you all got that right. From my skim, I can see that most of you did, so well done. Next question. Which British band features the singer Harry Styles? Is it One Direction, Two Directions, Three Directions, or Four Directions? Which British band features the singer Harry Styles? One Direction, Two Directions, Three Directions, or Four Directions? I told you the practice questions are a bit silly. But don't worry, there's no points to win here, there's no points to lose. It's just to get you used to how it all works. Oh, some of those, One Direction, Two Directions, Three Directions, Four Directions. Sounds very similar to like an Agadoo song. Your time is up. The correct answer there is, of course, One Direction. And as I can see, most of you got that one right, so well done. The last question is a picture question. And how it works is, I'm going to show you a picture of a British musician. I said it again. A British musician. And you have to tell me the first letter of this musician's name. So I'm looking for a letter. Don't type out the name. I'm looking for the first letter of this musician's name. And your musician is this person. What is the first letter of this musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? We did a practice run through with my boyfriend earlier today, and every single time I had to say musician, I said museum. I don't know why. So if I say museum tonight, I apologise in advance. What is the first letter of this musician's name? Your time is up. Your time is up. I'm sure you're all going to get this one right, though. Oh, it's just taken a while to end, isn't it? What is the first letter of this musician's name? Dun, 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 dun. All right, well, some of you are getting a bit of extra time to answer this question, but it's a practice question, so it's you're not going to win any extra points. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. The correct answer there was, of course, Adele. A was what we were looking for. So if you put A, you would have got a point. If you put Adele, you wouldn't have got a point, I'm afraid. We were looking for the letter. So, moving on to the first round. This is where you can actually start winning some points. And the first round is British music trivia. Let's just make sure that the platform is running smoothly. British music trivia. This is a bit of a general knowledge round, a catch-all round, all about British music trivia. Let's jump into the first question, shall we? Question number 1, round 1. Which of these bands was not considered one of Britpop's big four? Blur, The Stone Roses, Oasis, or Pulp? Which of these bands was not considered one of Britpop's big four? Blur, The Stone Roses, Oasis, or Pulp? Blur, The Stone Roses, Oasis, or Pulp? I think we had some complaints when we've done music questions in the past that we didn't feature Britpop enough. So there's plenty of questions about them tonight. Your time is up. The correct answer there was The Stone Roses. Britpop's big four were Blur, Oasis, Pulp, and Suede. Well done to Rowanland, you were the fastest, but well done to Ready Freddy, No Hit Wonders, Blast from the Past, and Thin Quizzy. You all got that right, so well done. Next question. On a Friday was an original name for which British rock band? The Who, Arctic Monkeys, Radiohead, or The Police? On a Friday was an original name for which British rock band? The Who, Arctic Monkeys, Radiohead, or The Police? On a Friday, an original name for which British rock band? Arctic Monkeys, Radiohead, or The Police? I need to just put my dentures in. on a Friday with an original name for, your time is up. The correct answer is Radiohead. Radiohead is the correct answer there. Well done to No Hit Wonders. You were the fastest, but Careless Whisper, Mick Hucknall's 3,000 Women, Peak Blinders, The Who, Where, What, Why, Killer Quiz Queen, and the Sex Toy Pistols. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Who was the first international rock band to play in Cuba in 2016? Was it The Who, The Rolling Stones, Oasis, or Fleetwood Mac? Who was the first international rock band to play in Cuba? Was it The Who, The Rolling Stones, Oasis, or Fleetwood Mac? Cuba had lots of restrictions, didn't allow any funny music for a long time because of the government. But who was the first international rock band to play there in 2016? Was it The Who, The Rolling Stones, Oasis, or Fleetwood Mac? Your time is up. The correct answer there was the Rolling Stones. They went there a few days after Barack Obama visited Cuba. Rowan Land, you were the fastest again, well done. But Ready Freddy, No Hit Wonders, Willows, Another One Bites the Quiz, Blur are better than Oasis. You all got that right, so well done to you. Next question. Which of these British actors has featured as a vocalist on tracks with Macklemore, Jay-Z, and Skepta? Idris Elba, Tom Hiddleston, Tom Hardy, or John Boyega? Which of these British actors has featured as a vocalist on tracks with Macklemore, Jay-Z, and Skepta? Is it Idris Elba, Tom Hiddleston, Tom Hardy, or John Boyega? This is a fun one. One of these has appeared on tracks with Macklemore, Jay-Z, and Skepta. But which one? Idris Elba, Tom Hiddleston, Tom Hardy, or John Boyega? Your time is up. Your correct answer there is Idris Elba. I believe he's rapped with Skepta, so that's interesting. Virtual Quizanity, you were the fastest, but Killer Quiz Queen, UK Hun, We Are Paramore, Peaky Blinders, and Ready Freddy, you all got that right. So great job. It's good to have a good start in the first round. Next question. Who represented UK in the Eurovision Song Contest with the song One Step Out of Time? Was it Bonnie Tyler, Cliff Richard, Michael Ball, or Olivia Newton-John? Who represented UK in the Eurovision Song Contest with the song One Step Out of Time? Was it Bonnie Tyler, Cliff Richard, Michael Ball, or Olivia Newton-John? I'm so excited for Eurovision this year. I was, as I'm sure many of you were, not very happy at Eurovision being cancelled last year, so looking forward to May this year. There'll be something, I'm sure. Your time is up. The correct answer there is Michael Ball. All four of them have represented UK in the Eurovision Song Contest, but Michael Ball was the one who sang with One Step Out of Time. Fist of Pure Emotion, you were the fastest, but Finn, Quizzy, Lauren's team, Quiz Martin, Old and Goldies, and Hard Out Here for a Quiz, you all got that one right, so great job to you. Next question. Which of these artists has not featured their vocals on a John Lewis Christmas advert? Elbow, Ellie Goulding, Ed Sheeran, or Bastille? Which of these artists has not featured their vocals on a John Lewis Christmas advert? Elbow, Ellie Goulding, Ed Sheeran, or Bastille? Which of these artists has not featured their vocals on a John Lewis Christmas advert? Is it Elbow, Ellie Goulding, Ed Sheeran, or Bastille? Your time is up. The correct answer is Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran has not featured on a John Lewis Christmas advert. Elbow, Ellie Goulding, and Bastille have, though. Let's have a look. The fastest team there was the Who, Where, What, Why. But Quizzy Rascal, Thin Quizzy, Killer Quiz Queen, We Are Paramore, Sunday Club 7. That's a good one. Quizzy Rascals, Another One Bites the Quiz. You all got that right. So, good job. Next question. Which musician recorded the hit title theme song of the James Bond film Live and Let Die? Was it Paul McCartney, Shirley Bassey, Lulu, or Tom Jones? Which musician recorded the hit title theme song of the James Bond film Live and Let Die? Was it Paul McCartney, Shirley Bassey, Lulu, or Tom Jones? Oh, Echo, you're not doing well. Well, I must assure you, I haven't been announcing the percentage of people who are getting each question right. But it is definitely not as high as it usually is. But we've engineered it that way. Most of them have to be guesses. Educate guesses still, but guesses all the same. Your time is up. The correct answer is Paul McCartney. That was a bit of an easy one. 83% of you got that one right. United King Dolls, you were the fastest, but Hot Chips, Careless, Quizper, Hell in a Handbasket, No Hit Wonders, Trevor's, Tree Frogs, and Blast from the Past, you all got that one right, so well done. Next question. Which of these bands was not formed in or near Liverpool? Dead or Alive, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the Zootons, or the Human League? Which of these bands was not formed in or near Liverpool? Dead or Alive, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the Zootons, or the Human League? Liverpool is arguably maybe the music capital of the UK. I don't know, but it's definitely many bands are from Liverpool. The Beatles, the obvious one. But which of those were not formed in Liverpool? Dead or Alive, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the Zootons, or the Human League? Your time is up. The correct answer is the Human League. The Human League are from Sheffield. Well done to Thin Quizzy. You were the fastest, but We Are Paramore, Lion's Den, The Druids, Horror the Explorer. Faulty answers. You all got that one right. So good job. Next question. Which of these artists did not perform at the 2012 Summer Olympics closing ceremony? Annie Lennox, George Michael, Take That, or Coldplay? Which of these artists did not perform at the 2012 Summer Olympics closing ceremony? Annie Lennox, George Michael, Take That, or Coldplay? The closing ceremony was all about the best of British music, so we had to chuck in a question about it in this quiz. But which of those did not perform at the closing ceremony? Your time is up. Your correct answer is Coldplay. Coldplay did not perform at the closing ceremony. Peaky Blinders, The Who, What, Where, What, Why, Virtual Christianity, Horror the Explorer, faulty answers, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. You all got that one right, but I mean, well done to you. Only 21% of you got that one right. So if you got that one right, puts you maybe in a good stead for the quiz tonight. Next question. What is Elton John's middle name? Thor, Santa, Phoenix, or Hercules? What is Elton John's middle name? Thor, Santa, Phoenix, or Hercules? What is his middle name? All four of them would be brilliant middle names. I might have to change my middle name to one of these four. My middle name is Mark. It's not quite as exciting as Thor, Santa, Phoenix, or Hercules. Your time is up. The correct answer there is Hercules. Sir Elton Hercules John. Although it is a stage name, so I mean, if you're choosing a stage name, why not chuck a Hercules in there? Quizzy Stardust, you were the fastest, but who else got it right? Trevor's Tree Frogs, Quizzy Rascal, The Druids, Blast from the Past, UK Hun, We Will Shock You, Not a Clue, Champions. Well done, you all got that one right. And that's the end of round one. So some of you there maybe not enjoying that round as much as maybe you thought you might do. So let's have a look at the leaderboard, shall we? For those of you who are joining QuizWhip for the first time, how our leaderboard announcements work is I'm going to give you the top 5 teams for each round only. So it won't be until the end of the quiz when you know what the top 10 actually really looks like. So for the first round, the top 5 teams were as follows. In 5th place, we had Quiz Martin. In 4th place, we had Rowan Land. In 3rd place, we had Killer Quiz Queen. In 2nd place, we had Thin Quizzy. But in 1st place, we had No Hit Wonders. So well done if you're on the leaderboard there. It's going to be a very interesting one. It was fairly tight, actually. So anybody can storm into the leaderboard in the next few rounds. Let's jump into the second round, shall we? The second round is all about the 60s and 70s. So I was not around in that time. I'm not sure how well I would do on this round. So we'll see how you all do. Some of you might have been around at that time, which, you might do well in this round. It might be the later round, which you might not do well at. I don't know. But your first Question in round 2 is as follows. Which band did Rolling Stones magazine describe as the biggest band of the 70s? Led Zeppelin, Joy Division, Roxy Music, or Pink Floyd? Which band did Rolling Stones magazine describe as the biggest band of the 70s? Was it Led Zeppelin, Joy Division, Roxy Music, or Pink Floyd? The biggest band of the 70s. Who could that be? You know, I'm really starting to enjoy white wine. I'm usually a red wine goer, as many returning players will know. But the white wine, I'm learning. Your correct answer there was Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, 57% of you got that one right. But No Hit Wonders, Diplodocus, Ridiculous, Mick Hucknall, 3,000 Women, Fist of Pure Emotion, and Panic at the Quiz Show. You all got that one right, so well done. Next question. The debut single of Kate Bush, released in 1978, was named after which British novel? Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations, Wuthering Heights, or Atonement? The debut single of Kate Bush, released in 78, was named after which British novel? Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations, Wuthering Heights, or Atonement? What was the name of Kate Bush's debut single? Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations, Wuthering Heights, or Atonement? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Wuthering Heights, of course. 95% of you got the one right, so that was definitely a bit of an easy one. Hot Chips, you were the fastest, but well done for Rowan Land, Fist of Pure Emotion, Thin Quizzy, Careless Quizber, the Rick Astley Fan Club, and United King Dolls. Next question. Ozzy Osbourne was the lead singer for which 70s band? Black Sabbath, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, or Iron Maiden? Ozzy Osbourne was the lead singer for which 70s band? Was it Black Sabbath, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, or Iron Maiden? Sophie, my mum just said, aren't you glad I made you listen to it so much now? I mean, I find Wuthering Heights an enjoyable song. It's a fun time. Ozzy Osbourne, lead singer for which band? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is the correct answer. Ooh, 97% of you got that one right, so well done. Hot Chips, UK Hun, Blur are better than Oasis, We Will Shock You, Ooh Ah, Just a Little Quiz. You all got that one right. I like that one. I'm a big Jimmy G fan. Tricks not how fast we try to be, we're never in the fastest. I should let you know, I don't always announce the fastest people. Sometimes I'm just giving shout-outs to people who got it right. So it may be that you did get the fastest and I haven't shouted you out. So don't worry too much about that. Next question. Throughout its history, how many members of the band Fleetwood Mac have there been? 8, 13, 14, or 18? Throughout its history, how many members of the band Fleetwood Mac have there been? 8, 13, 14, or 18? See, this was a shock to me because I only thought Fleetwood Mac had 4 people, and you know, I knew there were couples. I didn't know there were any more than that. How many members have there been? Your time is up. The correct answer is 18. 18. Wow, only 8% of you got that one right. I'm sure a lot of you had a good guess. Let's have a look. Tarquin Biscuit Barrel, you were the fastest, but who else got it right? Ian Brown's Butlins Residency, Killer Quiz Queen, Quizzy Rascals, and Helena Handbasket. Well, then you'll get it right. The 18 people, we have Dave Walker, Stevie Nicks, Becca Bramlett, Jeremy Spencer, Peter Green, Danny Kerwin, Bob Welch, Bob Weston, Lindsay Buckingham, Billy Burnett, Rick Vito, Dave Mason, Mike Campbell, Neil Finn, Christine McVie, Bob Brunning, John McVie, and Mick Fleetwood. A lot of people in Fleetwood Mac. Next question. Which of these was an original name for the Beatles before they settled on the now famous band name? Golden Beatles, Grey Beatles, Brown Beatles, or Silver Beatles? Which of these was an original name for the Beatles before they settled on their now famous name? Golden Beatles, Grey Beatles, Brown Beatles, or Silver Beatles? That was a bit of a tongue twister to say. Golden Beatles, Grey Beatles, Brown Beatles, or Silver Beatles? Try and say that for twice as fast. It's quite hard. Which of these was an original name for the Beatles? I mean, we had to chuck in a Beatles question, didn't we? Right? The correct answer is the Silver Beatles. Silver Beatles was the correct answer. Who got that one right? We have the United King Dolls, Quizzy Rascals, Let It Be the Right Answer, Christina Aguilera, Ooh, Ah, Just a Little Quiz, and Strawberry Fields Forever. Well done to you. Next question. Which iconic singer created the alter ego of Ziggy Stardust? Was it George Michael, David Bowie, Pete Burns, or Boy George? Which iconic singer created the alter ego of Ziggy Stardust? George Michael, David Bowie, Pete Burns, or Boy George? This is an easy one, right? Are we going to get 100% right? Maybe we might get our first 100% question of the night. Let's see. Who created the alter ego of Ziggy Stardust? Your time is up. The correct answer is David Bowie. Well, we were close. 96% of you got the one right. Let's have a look. Who got it right? UK Hunt, Rowan Land, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown, Bath Buns, United King Dolls, Blast from the Past, Pumpkin Pie, Olden Goldies. You all got that one right, so well done. Next question. Sting was the lead singer of which English rock band? The Jam, The Clash, The Police, or The Cure? Sting was the lead singer of which English rock band? The Jam, The Clash, The Police, or The Cure? Where did Sting come from? Sting was the lead singer of which English rock band? Your time is up. The correct answer there was The Police. And to be fair, I don't know if I would have known this without watching Friends when Phoebe goes to stalk Sting, and then Sting's wife says that the police are coming because she's intruding, and she thinks there's a reunion happening. It's good. 96% of you got the one right. Rowan Land, you were the fastest, but let's have another quick look. Tarka and Biscuit Barrel, Lauren's team, Quizzy Stardust, hashtag SBN Team Free Will, the two of us and the dog. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Which of these had Cilla Black used as a stage name when she first launched her singing career? Swinging Cilla, Twisting Cilla, Shaking Cilla, or Jumping Cilla? Which of these had Cilla Black used as a stage name when she first launched her singing career? Swinging Cilla, Twisting Cilla, Shaking Cilla, or Jumping Cilla? Cilla Black, what did she use as a stage name before she became the one and only Cilla Black? Another Liverpool lady. Your time is up. The correct answer there is Swinging Cilla. 68% of you got that one right. Let's have a look who got that one right. Kirst, Kate, Willows, Sunday Club 7, Lion's Den, Trevor's Tree Frogs. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What was Queen's first #1 hit on the UK singles chart? Was it Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Now, Bohemian Rhapsody, or Under Pressure? What was Queen's first #1 hit on the UK singles chart? Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Now, Bohemian Rhapsody, or Under Pressure? What was their first #1 hit on the UK singles chart? Is it Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Now, Bohemian Rhapsody, or Under Pressure? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Bohemian Rhapsody. Somebody to Love and Don't Stop Me Now were not #1 singles, I don't think. Under Pressure was, but I think they only have like 2 or 3 others. Innuendo was a UK #1 hit for Queen. Never heard of it myself, but yeah. Fist of Pure Emotion, well done. You were the fastest, but Careless Whisper, The Sex Toy Pistols, Thin Quizzy, Not a Clue, and Strawberry Fields Forever. You all got that one right. Next question. The Welsh singer Tom Jones plays himself in which comedy film? Dude, Where's My Car, Hocus Pocus, Men in Black, or Mars Attacks? The Welsh singer Tom Jones plays himself in which comedy film? Dude, Where's My Car, Hocus Pocus, Men in Black, or Mars Attacks? Tom Jones, another staple of Wales, but a staple of the UK, plays himself in which comedy film? Dude, Where's My Car, Hocus Pocus, Men in Black, or Mars Attacks? Your time is up. Your correct answer there is Mars Attacks. Most of you got that one right, 73%. UK Hun, Hot Chips, Careless Whisper, The Who, Where, What, Why, Ready Freddy, No Hit Wonders, Unicorn Meme Lords. Well done, you all got that one right. And that is the end of round 2. How did you do on round 2? Better than the first round, or was that even harder than the first round? Let me know in the chat, please. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, shall we, for that round. So, for that round only, in 5th place, we had Helena Handbasket. In 4th place, we had Hot Chips. In 3rd place, we had No Hit Wonders. In 2nd place, we had Killer Quiz Queen. But in 1st place, we had Thin Quizzy. So, a fairly different top 5 to the one before. No clear winners yet. No clear front runners. So, how did you do? Was it easier? Was it harder? Georgie says better than first, but that wouldn't be hard. Okay, we're gonna jump into the 3rd round, which is 80s and 90s. Maybe this is where you're going to show off your music knowledge. Maybe this is your era that you're going to be brilliant at. Or maybe it's 60s and 70s is where your knowledge will peak, and then it's just downhill from here. Who knows? Let's jump into it, shall we? Question number 1, round 3, British music from the 80s and 90s. Which of these is an animated character from the British band Gorillaz? Bungle, Zippy, Bartleby, or Noodle? Which of these is an animated character from the British band Gorillaz? Bungle, Zippy, Bartleby, or Noodle? Tricks, we always think we're doing so well, but then compare scores and cry. Don't cry. Maybe you're going for the random leaderboard position prize tonight. Maybe that's where you're heading. Which of these is an animated character from Gorillaz? Bungle, Zippy, Bartleby, or Noodle? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Noodle. Noodle is the correct answer. 65% if you got that one right. Not bad. UK Hun, Rowan Land, Hot Chips, Ready Freddy, Unicorn Meme Lords, the Rick Astley Fan Club. Well done to you. Next question. What is the meaning of Depeche Mode's name translated into English? Is it nimble fashion, express fashion, rapid fashion, or hurried fashion? What is the meaning of Depeche Mode's name translated into English? Nimble fashion, express fashion, rapid fashion, or hurried fashion? Depeche Mode. I'm trying to think of a song by Depeche Mode, and I can't think. What's the song by Depeche Mode? I haven't sung you a single song tonight. Let's have a quick look. Depeche Mode. Why has my mind gone blank? Oh, just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. The correct answer there was hurried fashion. So Depeche Mode is French, translated into English is hurried fashion. Only 25% of you got that one right. But Killer Quiz Queen, Peaky Blinders, Helena Handbasket, The Lights Are On, Hard Out Here for a Quiz, and UK Hun, Knocking on Brian's Door. You all got that one right. Next question. The band Duran Duran is named after a character from which cult film? Planet of the Apes, Barbarella, 2001: A Space Odyssey, or Mothra? The band Duran Duran is named after a character from which cult film? Planet of the Apes, Barbarella, 2001: A Space Odyssey, or Mothra? I think, for those of you who might not know this straight away, definitely a band where I've just enjoyed the music throughout the years and never thought, but what does Duran Duran mean? It just looks like a nonsense word. What does it mean? It's named after a character from a cult film, but which cult film is it from? Your time is up. The correct answer is Barbarella. Most of you got this one right. 72% of you got this one right. Hot Chips, you got it right. Ready Freddy, you got it right. Kate's Bush. Huggy Spice. Ooh, just a little quiz. I've not got a Scooby-Doo. The Two of Us and the Dog. Bohemian Rhapsody. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. How many YouTube views does the Rick Astley hit Never Gonna Give You Up have? 8 million, 88 million, 880 million, or 8 billion? How many YouTube views does the Rick Astley hit Never Gonna Give You Up have? 8 million, 88 million, 880 million, or 8 billion? Obviously, Never Gonna Give You Up, part of the big Rick-rolling phenomenon, so lots of redirects to this video. How many YouTube views does the Rick Astley hit Never Gonna Give You Up have? Your time is up. The correct answer is 880 million, or just shy of. UK, Hun, Rowan Land, Willows, Quizzy Rascals, The Druids, Trevor's Tree, Frogs, faulty answers. Hey Jude, you all got that one right. Well done. That's a lot of views. 880 million. Next question. Which instrument did Bez play when on stage with Happy Mondays? The maracas, a triangle, a saxophone, or a recorder? Which instrument did Bez play when on stage with Happy Mondays? Maracas, triangle, saxophone, or recorder? Which instrument did Bez play? Was it the maracas, the triangle, the saxophone, or the recorder? What did Bez play? Your time is up. The correct answer is the maracas. 81% of you got that one right. Let's give some more shout outs. Lauren's Team, Blast from the Past, Blurred Oasis, Five Colours in a Hair, Lockdown Monkeys, Hit Parade, The Roast Frogs. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Robbie Williams was a member of which British pop group? Blue, Take That, Westlife, or East 17? Robbie Williams was a member of which British pop group? Blue, Take That, Westlife, or East 17? Where did Robbie Williams come from? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Can't I, Joe? Your time is up. The correct answer there, are we going to get 100%? We have got our first 100% question of the night. Every single one of you got this one right, so well done. Give yourself a clap on a pat on the back, a round of applause. All of you got this one right. The correct answer was Take That. Let's give some more shout outs. Who haven't I shouted out yet? Ian Brown's Butlins Residency, Curse Kate, Starman, Orange Hippos, Mr. Bombastic. Well done, you all got that one right. Every single one of you did. Well done. Next question. The Manchester band Oasis were once sued by which brand for ripping off a jingle? Cornetto, Calgon, Coca-Cola, or McDonald's? The Manchester band Oasis were once sued by which brand for ripping off a jingle? Cornetto, Calgon, Coca-Cola, or McDonald's? Which one was it? Oasis had to pay damages to a brand for ripping off one of their jingles. But which one? Cornetto, Calgon, Coca-Cola, or McDonald's? Your time is up. The correct answer was Coca-Cola. Their song Shaker Maker was apparently a ripping off I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing by Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola was the correct answer. Only 40% of you got this one right. Not bad though. Who got it right? Ready Freddy, Ian Brown's Butlins Presidency, Strawberry Fields Forever, Diplodocus Ridiculous, and Quizzy Rascals. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Which member of the Spice Girls was the youngest? Emma Bunton, Mel Beckham, or Mel C? Which member of the Spice Girls was the youngest? Emma Bunton, Mel B, Victoria Beckham, or Mel C? Which member of the Spice Girls was the youngest? Emma Bunton, Mel B, Victoria Beckham, or Mel C? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Emma Bunton. Emma Bunton is the correct answer. Seems like the obvious one, right? Baby Spice. 92% of you got that one right. Let's move on to the next question. What does the U stand for in the British band's name UB40? Is it uninvited, unemployed, unwelcome, or unprepared? What does the U stand for in the British band's name UB40? Is it uninvited, unemployed, unwelcome, or unprepared? What does the U stand for? I just thought it was like a partner name with WD40. But no, it actually stands for something. So what does it stand for? Uninvited, unemployed, unwelcome, or unprepared? Your time is up. The correct answer is unemployed. 81% if you got them right, not bad. It stands for Unemployed Benefits 40. Apparently the 40 was a form that people signed for unemployed benefits. So well done if you got that one right. Moving on. Which of these is not another alias that Fatboy Slim has used throughout his career? Margaret Scratcher, Yum Yum Head Food, Cheeky Boy, or the Prince of Scales? Which of these is not another alias that Fatboy Slim has used throughout his career? Margaret Scratcher, Yum Yum Head Food, Cheeky Boy, or the Prince of Scales? Fatboy Slim holds a record for the most top 40 singles under different names. He's used quite a lot of them in his career. But which one of those is not one that he's used? Your time is up. The correct answer is the Prince of Scales. That's the only one of those he hasn't used. He has used Margaret Scratcher, he has used Yum Yum Head Food, and he has used Cheeky Boy. Let's give you really quickly some other ones. He's used Biggie Slims, Chemistry, Cook the Bass, Drunk Soul Brother, The Feel Good Factor, Grime Minister, Pierre Bernadown, Son of a Cheeky Boy, Stomping Pond Frogs. He's used loads. So the Prince of Scales is not one he's used. Only 24% of you got that one right. Bath Buns, I Like It Firm and Fruity, Ms. Kipling, The Roast Frogs, Huggy Spice, Sunday Club 7. Well done to you if you get that one right. That is the end of round 3. We're leaving the 80s and 90s. We are going to take a short break in just a second, but before we do that, let's give you the top 5 teams for that round. And it's another fairly different top 5. So, in 5th place for that round only, we have UK Hun. In 4th place, for that round only, we have Quizzy Rascals. In 3rd place, we have Hard Out Here for a Quiz. In 2nd place, we have Killer Quiz Queen. But in 1st place, for that round only, we have the original Quizzy Stardust. So, well done to you who are on the top 5 there. Very well done. We are going to take a short 10-minute break now before we come back with round 4. So, if you've been needing the loo, now's your time to go. Now's your time to have a top-up of a beverage if you're having one. Rest your fingers maybe. I'm sure many of you have been clinging to your phone trying to get the fastest answer bonuses. So you can take a short break. We will be starting round 4 at 7:05. 7:05 is when we're coming back with round 4, so you've got a bit of time. I'll be here to entertain you as best I can. I've got a few questions I want to ask you just to get to know you a bit better. So hopefully you'll be a little bit more active in the chat. That would be nice. I'm coming back at 7:05 for round 4. And I'll open up my backup bottle of wine. Another white, because why not? I just feel like it's summer now. So I'm going to try and enjoy thinking that it's summer. Even though we're not quite there yet. I've got a bit of a few icebreaker questions I might ask you during the break. My first one is, if you could be a member of a UK band or group, who would it be? If you could be a member of a UK band or group, who would it be? I mean, a Spice Girls is an obvious one. But if you could be a member of a band, who would it be? I mean, S Club 7 looked like a lot of fun back in the day. Who would it be? Georgie said Spice Girls, of course. Louis said Blur. If your team name Blur is better than Oasis. Echo said, my husband just said Spice Girls. It's a great answer. Why wouldn't your husband want to be in Spice Girls? Georgie used to have some nice platform shoes. You'd fit right in, I think. If you were going to be in Spice Girls, what would have been your nickname? I think that's the question. If you said that you want to be in Spice Girls, what would your Spice Girl nickname be? Off the Tap Live says The Script or Lawson. Two pretty decent bands. Good. Danielle. Fleetwood Mac are pretty easy to join, apparently. That's true. There's been a lot of them. They change them out all the time. So yeah, maybe Fleetwood Mac is a good one to go. What's another band? There's Sugar Babes. They're tricking people out all the time. Can join them, maybe. Georgie said Cranky Spice, my partner said. Melanie, I can't drink raw wine, but a spritzer is lovely in the summer. A spritzer is good. I did have a red wine yesterday, or the day before, and it wasn't a great one. And I was very tempted to just put some lemonade in, just to make it a bit more exciting and tasty. So nothing wrong with a wine spritzer. See, I have hosted over, how many quizzes now? We're on about our 60th quiz-ish. I still don't have a wine sponsorship. When is it coming? Alan says Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin. Pink Floyd would be a great one. They had a lot of fun. I mean, something like Happy Mondays or the Stone Roses looked mental. But I think that might have been a good time to definitely have a lot of memories, definitely have a lot of things to talk about. Sure, you might die early, but... Just Jamie is on the gin now. Ooh, very nice. What gin are you on, Jamie? I do feel like... I do like to know whether anyone else tries to emulate the pub quiz experience by getting a nice beer while you play our quizzes, or a wine, or a gin. But also, a cup of tea is great. Sparkling water is just as good. Sophie says The Who or Madness. I've got another question for you all whilst we're waiting to come back after the break. If you could change a word in any British hit song to underwear to make it funnier, which song would you change and which word would you change? We played this game, I think, when we played Film for the Decade, where we changed a word in a film's name to underwear. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So, a hit British song, change one of the words to underwear to make it a bit funnier. Which song would you change and which word would you go with? Have you got one? Underwear pressure. That's a good one. Off the Tap says, never gonna give you underwear. That's a good one. I enjoy that one. Rolling in the underwear. I can't get you out of my underwear. That's a good one. I can't get you out. She's British, isn't she? Yeah, she is. No. She's not British.
Australian.
Yeah.
You think that's Sophie Ellis Bextor again?
I did think she was a Sophie Ellis Bextor again. I just get them both mixed up in my head. Murder in the underwear? No. Underwear on the dance floor. Underwear on the dance floor. That's a better one. Echo said, I'm so tired of drinking drinks that I've made myself. Have you been making yourself a lot of drinks in lockdown? Sometimes I try and make a cocktail. I tried to make mocktails the other night. Didn't go very well. They're not the same. Okay, look, 5 more minutes before we come back off our break to jump into round 4 and 5. Whilst we're waiting, I want to remind you all to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ across everything. So do give us a follow. Do give us an Instagram story or a tweet just to show off that you're playing a nice British music quiz. We'll give you a reshare if you tag us in it. And I also want to remind you of the quizzes we've got coming up over the next few weeks. So our next quiz is on Wednesday. It's Star Wars. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, make sure to join us on Wednesday. It's going to be a good one. I've just finished watching all of the trilogies, so that's going to be a good one to play. But as I mentioned, our next Sunday quiz is my birthday quiz special. It's my birthday next Sunday, so I'm going to throw a nice general knowledge quiz to celebrate my birthday. Because it's lockdown, there's no other way to celebrate it. And I'm known for my quizzes, so why not do a Josh birthday quiz special? They're not going to be questions about me. They're going to be general knowledge questions. But join us next Sunday. Have a bit of a celebration with me. That'll be a lot of fun. But other quizzes. We've got Lord of the Rings coming up, animated movies, Pokemon and Nintendo. They're the other ones that we've got live, so they can buy tickets from right now. But we will be adding more throughout the next week. What else do we have coming up that I might be able to give you a little announcement of? We have got horror movies, movie musicals. We're bringing Harry Potter back. So keep an eye out for those if you feel like those might be good quizzes for you to join. But you can go to quizwhip.co.uk to have a look at the quizzes that we've got coming up. Oh, Georgia, that's a good one. Georgia says, spice up your underwear. That's a good one. I like that one. What other ones do we have? We have got no, there must be a good the Beatles song we can switch out for underwear. No, they don't really. I want to hold your underwear. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your underwear. I mean, underwear pressure is a good one. Spice up your underwear is a good one. I like these a lot. I want to break underwear. Underwear to love. Somebody to love. Another one bites the underwear. Oh, Sophie, yellow underwear. I'm assuming you're going with Yellow Submarine. Yellow underwear. That's quite a good one. Okay, 2 more minutes to go before we're going to come back with round 4. Round 4 is music from the noughties onwards. So noughties through to today. Maybe this is going to be your round. I do think it's a little bit easier. So maybe this is your round that you're going to shine and get on the leaderboard. And then the last round is our picture round. We always have a picture round. And this picture round is, I'm going to give you a British musician. All you have to do is tell me who it is. Sounds easy, but there might be a twist. Stephen says you have to fight for your right to underwear. Sophie, baggy underwear. Jane, sound of the underwear. I like that one. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. Okay, 1 more minute to go before we come back. I hope you're all refreshed. Have you got another cup of tea or another beer or another glass of wine? Have you had your loo break? Have you rested your fingers? Because we're going to come back with the next 2 rounds in just a minute. Let's see how you all do. I knew the leaderboard was going to be a bit up and down. Because some of the questions have been pure guesses, I'm sure, for many of you. Off the top line, you'll be in my underwear. Sophie, second-hand underwear. John, octopus's underwear. Why do underwear suddenly appear every time you are near? Dun, dun, dun. There's not been enough singing so far. I thought I was going to be singing loads. But I'm on my 5th glass of wine. So maybe the last 2 rounds is when I'm going to be singing for you all. Okay, we're 7:05. We're going to come back with round 4 and round 5. I hope you're all ready. Let me know in the YouTube live chat if you are ready, if you're pumped. This is going to be your round. If you've not been doing very well, maybe these two are the rounds where you're going to show off your knowledge, show off your British music trivia knowledge, and come back and get on the leaderboard. Round 4 is all about noughties onwards, and round 5 is Who Is This, our picture round. So let's jump into it, shall we? Question number 1 in round 4. Which of these singers was a member of Atomic Kitten's original trio when it was formed in 1998? Heidi Range, Joe O'Meara, Claire Richards, or Nicola Roberts? Which of these singers was a member of Atomic Kitten's original trio when it was formed in 1998? Heidi Range, Joe O'Meara, Claire Richards, or Nicola Roberts? So all 4 of them obviously very well known for other bands, but one of them was a member of Atomic Kitten's original trio. Which one was it? Heidi Range, Joe O'Meara, Claire Richards, or Nicola Roberts? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Heidi Range. 62% of you got that one right. She's a Scouser, isn't she? So I feel like if you knew that, pretty obvious. But Thin Quizzy, Fist of Pure Emotion, UK Hun, Diplodocus Ridiculous, Kate's Bush, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What do the names Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel mean to the British singer Ed Sheeran? Is it they are names of his cats, names of his guitars, names of his brothers, or names on his tattoos? What do the names Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel mean to Ed Sheeran? Names of his cats, names of his guitars, names of his brothers, or names on his tattoos? Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel. What do those names mean to Ed Sheeran? Are they names of his cats, guitars, brothers, or names on his tattoos? And your time is up. The correct answer is they are names of his guitars. He named his guitars. Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel have all been names of his guitars. Rowan Land, you were the fastest there, so well done. Social Disc Dancing Queen, We Are Paramore, No Hit Wonders, Quizzy Stardust, and Blast from the Past. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Which of these is not a title of an Adele album? 18, 19, 21, or 25? Which of these is not a title of an Adele album? 18, 19, 21, or 25? Which of these is not a title of an Adele album? 18, 19, 21, or 25? Ooh, a lot more variation in answers than I thought. I thought this might have been an easy one, but maybe not. Your time is up. The correct answer is 18. 18 is not a title of an Adele album. Let's have a look. 67% of you get it right though. Thin, Quizzy, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown, Ready Freddy, Ooh Ah, Just a Little Quiz, and Travis Tree Frogs. Well done to you. Next question. Which musician had a hit album titled Frank in 2003? Lily Allen, Amy Winehouse, Emily Sandé, or Kate Nash? Which musician had a hit album titled Frank in 2003? Lily Allen, Amy Winehouse, Emily Sandé, or Kate Nash? Which musician had a hit album titled Frank in 2003? Is it Lily Allen, Amy Winehouse, Emily Sandé, or Kate Nash? Your time is up. The only one of those I've seen is Emily Sandé. Saw her at Manchester Pride 2 years ago. But the correct answer is Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse is the correct answer. UK Hun, Thin Quizzy, The Who, Where, What, Why, Rowan Land, The Rick Astley Fan Club, Bath Buns. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the native language of the hip-hop star Dua Lipa? Croatian, Dutch, Albanian, or Greek? What is the native language of the hip-hop star Dua Lipa? Croatian, Dutch, Albanian, or Greek? Dua Lipa, one of my favourite artists at the moment. Born in the UK, but what is her native language? Croatian, Dutch, Albanian, or Greek? I believe she was born in the UK. Which is definitely the UK citizen, so. Your time is up. The correct answer is Albanian. Albanian is her native language. That's where her parents are from, I believe. But Hot Chips, Virtual Quizality, Mick Hucknall, 3000 Women, No Hit Wonders, and Pumpkin Pie. Well done to you. You all got that one right. Next question. Which TV show made Little Mix famous when they appeared in 2011? Britain's Got Talent, The Voice, The X Factor, or Pop Idol? Which TV show made Little Mix famous when they appeared in 2011? Britain's Got Talent, The Voice, The X Factor, or Pop Idol? Where did Little Mix come from? What TV show made Little Mix famous? I think this is an easy one. We'll see how you do. Your time is up. The correct answer is The X Factor. 95% of you got that one right, so well done if you did. Who got it right? Let's give some more shout outs to people. No Hit Wonders, Huggy Spice, I Like It Firm and Fruity, The Lights Are On, The Pinball Wizards, Blurred Oasis, The Druids, Blur Are Better Than Oasis. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the fandom name that Jessie J has given her fans? Daydreamers, Heartbeats, Barbies, or Hooligans? What is the fandom name that Jessie J has given her fans? Daydreamers, Heartbeats, Barbies, or Hooligans? Which one has Jessie J given her fans? I mean, she is bisexual, so. But what is the fandom name that she's given her fans? Daydreamers, Heartbeats, Barbies, or Hooligans? Your time is up. The correct answer is Heartbeats. Heartbeats is the correct answer. 39% of you got that one right. Daydreamers are Adele's fans. Barbies are Nicki Minaj's. And Hooligans is Bruno Mars's fans. But who got it right? Ready Freddy, Quiz de Berg, Ahura the Explorer, Quizzy Stardust, Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. Which member of One Direction was the first to depart the band for a solo career in 2015? Harry Styles, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, or Zayn Malik? Which member of One Direction was the first to depart the band for a solo career in 2015? Harry Styles, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, or Zayn Malik? Which is correct? Which member of One Direction was the first to depart the band for a solo career in 2015? Was it Harry, Liam, Louis, or Zayn? Time is up. The correct answer is Zayn Malik. I remember the Zayn pain back in the day. 88% of you got the one right. UK Hun, I Like It Firm and Fruity, Thin Quizzy, Rowan Land, Hot Chips, United King Dolls. Well done, you all got that one right. Tricks, Bruno Mars has a fandom? He does, and he calls them the Hooligans. Next question. Florian Claude de Bounivial O'Malley Armstrong is the real name of which British museum? Which British musician? Dido, Duffy, Estelle, or Gabrielle? Florian Claude de Bounivial O'Malley Armstrong is the real name of which British musician? Dido, Duffy, Estelle, or Gabrielle? I feel like I spent so much energy trying to pronounce that name out correctly that by the end I finished it, I didn't care about how I pronounced the rest of the sentence. Florian Claude de Bounivial O'Malley Armstrong is the real name of which British musician? Dido, Duffy, Estelle, or Gabrielle? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Dido. Dido is the correct answer. 53% of you got the one right. Trevor's Tree Frogs, Killer Quiz Queen, Helen Handbasket, The Druids, Quizzy Rascals, Quiz Martin, Ms. Kipling, Bath Buns, The Sunday Girls. Well done to you. Next question. What was Leona Lewis's winner single when she won the third series of The X Factor? Was it When You Believe, Hallelujah, The Climb, or A Moment Like This? What was Leona Lewis's winner single when she won the third series of The X Factor? When You Believe, Hallelujah, The Climb, or A Moment Like This? What was Leona Lewis's winner's single? When You Believe, Hallelujah, The Climb, or A Moment Like This? Which one was her winning single? Your time is up. The correct answer there was A Moment Like This. 77% of you got that one right. Hot Chips, the Rick Astley Fan Club, Miss Kipling, the Pinball Wizards, Faulty Answers, the Sex Toy Pistols. Well done, you all got that one right. The rest of them were X Factor winning singles. I think When You Believe was Leon Jackson, Hallelujah was Alexandra Burke, and The Climb was Joe McElderry. But A Moment Like This was Leona Lewis. That's the end of round 4. Let's have another look at the top 5 leaderboard. Another fairly different top 5. In 5th place, for that round only, we had UK Hun. In 4th place, for that round only, we had Quizzy Rascal. In 3rd place, we had Killer Quiz Queen. In 2nd place, we had Thin Quizzy. But in 1st place, for that round only, we had Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. Well done to you if you're on the top 5 there. Pretty different one. So I don't know how it's going to affect the full leaderboard. But we'll find out after the next round, which is the final round of the night. And it is our picture round. And how this works is I'm going to show you a picture of a British musician. You have to tell me the first letter of their name. So, as we did in the practice round, we're looking for the first letter. We're not looking for the full name. We just need the first letter of their name. Let's jump into it. Reminder, we're looking for a letter, not their full name. So question number 1 in round 5. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? I think this is the easiest one of the round. I think. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Your time is up. The correct answer is Elton John. So E is what we were looking for. We will accept R because his first proper name is Reginald. So we'll accept R just in case anyone has put that. I don't think, no, you all put E. That was our second 100% question of the night. I knew it was an easy one. You could tell by the glasses straight away. Well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? As a reminder, please feel free to give us a nice little Instagram story or a tweet. Thank you very much for Jamie and Lara for doing that for us. Your time is up. The correct answer is Cheryl Cole. Cheryl Cole. That was a terrible accent. I apologise to everybody. So C is what we were looking for. 80% of you got that one right, so well done. Rowan Land, you were the fastest though, so well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? If you don't know, you've got a 1 in 26 chance if you just guess a letter. So, who's this? What is the first letter of their name? Your time is up. The correct answer was Shirley Bassey. So S is what we were looking for. Again, 79% of you got them right, so well done. Who were pretty quick? The original Quizzy Stardust, Ready Freddy, Killer Quiz Queen, well done to you. You were pretty quick, so great job. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? You know, I've hosted over 60 quizzes now on QuizWhip. This is the first time where we haven't finished a quiz, and I really need to pee. So let's try and get the next 10 minutes quickly, and then I can go pee. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Your time is up. The correct answer is Liam Gallagher. So L is what we were looking for, but we will accept W because William is his real name. I don't think anyone has put W. But we want to make sure, just in case, because we don't want you all arguing in the chat. Yeah, no one has put W. But well done if you got L for Liam Gallagher. You got that one right. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Georgie, it's a white wine. I feel like it is a white wine. I also feel like, I'm usually a bit drunk by the end of every quiz anyway, but because it's white wine and I don't usually drink it, I feel a different kind of drunk. I don't know how to describe it. I say as I pour myself another glass. It's okay, we're nearly done. Your time is up. The correct answer for that question was Tom Fletcher. So T is what we were looking for. Tom Fletcher from McFly. 72% of you got them right. Quizzy Stardust, well done. You were the fastest. But most of you got them right, so well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? And what is the first letter of their name? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? This is I feel like this is an easy one if you know what this person looks like. But if you don't, it might be pretty hard. Your time is up. The correct answer is Chris Martin from Coldplay. So C is what we were looking for. 58% of you got them right. Virtual Quizanity, Helena Handbasket, Killer Quiz Queen, I Like It Firm and Fruity, Bath Buns, Keller's Quizper. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Bit of a hard one. I've seen some letters. There's so many letters here. There's a lot of varying answers. I wish I knew who you thought this was. We've got some P's, we've got some R's, we've got some S's, we've got some Z's, we've got some G's. But the correct answer, this was Lily Allen. So L is what we were looking for. L is what we were looking for. Only 17% of you got this one right. So well done if you got this one right. The original quiz is Stardust. You got it. Virtual Quizanity, Killer Quiz Queen, Hot Chips, Champions, Ahura the Explorer. You all got it right. So well done to you. I wish I knew who you were all guessing for that one because there were so many different letters. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is their name? Okay, we've got some decent answers here. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Your time is up. The correct answer is Florence Welch. Florence on the machine. F is what we were looking for. So well done. 70% of you got this one right. The original Quizzy Stardust and Quizzy Stardust and Blast from the Past, We Are Paramore, The Who, Where, What, Why. You got that one right, so well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? Your time is up. The correct answer is Rod Stewart. So R is what we were looking for. Another celebrity. I obviously knew who they were, but never thought that they're British. But yeah, they are. Rowan Land, well done. You were the fastest, but Keller's Quizper, Diplodocus, Ridiculous, Not a Clue, Killer Quiz Queen, Virtual Quizanity, Fist of Pure Emotion. Well done. 91% of you got them right, so most of you did. Well done. And the last question of the round, and the last question of the night, and I think might be the hardest question of the whole quiz. We'll see how you all do. What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? Echo, Rod Stewart looked better pixelated. He looks alright for his age, right? He's getting on a bit. He looks alright. Who is this? What is the first letter of this British musician's name? This might be the hardest question of the night. We've got some K's, we've got some D's and P's and S's and L's and M's and T's. A's. None of them are right. The correct answer is Natasha Bedingfield. So N is what we were looking for. Ooh, this was the hardest question of the night. And I think this might have been the hardest question we've ever had on QuizWhip because only 3% of you got this one right. Which might work out as only one of you got it right. The Rick Astley Fan Club, you got it right. And Mick Hucknall's 3,000 Women, you got it right. Only 2 people got this one right, so well done to you. That was a tough one. I knew it was going to be a tough one. But that might have swayed it. That might have swayed the leaderboard. Let's have a look, shall we, at the top 5 teams for that round. And then we're going to give you the winners of tonight's quiz. So, in 5th place for that round only, we have Who, Where, What, Why. In 4th place, we have Virtual Quizamity. In 3rd place, we have Rowan Land. In 2nd place, we had Killer Quiz Queen. But in 1st place, for that round only, we had the original Quizzy Stardust. So well done to you from the top 5. We have seen a few reoccurring names on the top 5 leaderboard, but no clear front runner. So who knows who is in 1st place. Rebecca, good job to that 3%. I'm impressed. I mean, me too. It was a hard one. Ken didn't need to pixelate that for me to get it wrong. I did wonder when I depixelated it who would actually still know who it was. But 2 people knew who it was pixelated, so that's all it needs. Okie doke. So, before we give you the winners of tonight's quiz, we are going to announce the best team name of the night and the winner of our best name achievement tonight. And I think it's been a tough one. There's been some good, we've got some good team names tonight. But I do think the winner of tonight's quiz, there's been a lot of good ones, but I think the winner of tonight's best team name tonight is the Who, Where, What, Why. I like that name, great name. You'll get a nice achievement, which will earn your house some points. So well done to you. But let's jump into the winners on the leaderboard. So in 21st place, and the winner of our random position prize tonight, with 1,033 points, we have Rolling in the Deep Lockdown. Well done to you. We'll be in touch with you within the next 24 hours to sort out your prize. Congrats. Let's move on to the top 10, shall we? In 10th place, with 1,192 points, we have Quizzy Rascals. In 9th place, with 1,208 points, we have Hot Chips. In 8th place, with 1,246 points, we have Quiz Martin. In 7th place, with 1,249 points, we have No Hit Wonders. In 6th place, with 1,252 points, we have Ready Freddy. And now we are on to our top 5. In 5th place, with 1,338 points, we have Thin Quizzy. In 4th place, with 1,361 points, we have Rowan Land. In 3rd place, with 1,379 points, we have Fist of Pure Emotion. In 2nd place, with 1,487 points, we have the original Quizzy Stardust. But in 1st place, and I think, again, we do usually find this, the winner of our quiz tonight, with 1,592 points. And the winner, even if there weren't any bonuses at all, they just get every question right, or most questions right. With 1,592 points, we have Killer Quiz Queen. Well done to you. Congratulations. Pretty good job. You did very well tonight. But well done to everybody. I'll admit, it was a hard quiz. We like to make our free quizzes a bit harder because, anyone can turn up. We want to make it hard for the good general knowledge fans. But you all did pretty well tonight. I'll be honest. You all did pretty well considering how difficult it was. So well done. We will be in touch with all those winners tonight to start your prizes. Tricks, how many teams played tonight? We had 71 teams. So not bad. We have around 70 teams. Pretty decent. Pretty good turnout. So if you got on the top 20 anyway, you did a pretty good job. If you weren't in the top 10, the full leaderboard will be live on our website tonight. So check back tomorrow if you want to know where you landed, even if you didn't get in the top 10 and you wanted to know where you landed, you wanted to know how close you were from winning any prizes tonight, make sure to check back and the leaderboard will be live. As a reminder, our next quiz is Wednesday and it's all about Star Wars. But next Sunday, same time, 6 o'clock next Sunday, we have Josh's birthday special quiz. It's my birthday next Sunday, so we're throwing a birthday special. General knowledge quiz. So, all general knowledge. There's no particular theme. So if you like a good general knowledge quiz and you've missed a good, mixed quiz, then join us next Sunday for that. Some great prizes. We're upping the prizes a little bit because it's my birthday. We are giving away a QuizWhip t-shirt as one of the prizes. And some lovely nice prizes as well. So come back next Wednesday, next Sunday, and hopefully many more. Make sure to follow us on QuizWhip HQ. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you again soon. Goodbye.